Hi there, I'm Kim and I'm the founder of Cadence. In this video, I'm going to show you how to hook up a web feed in Klaviyo. So the first step is you go to Settings, Other Web Feeds. Click Add Web Feed. So here you're going to give your feed a relevant name. You're not allowed to use spaces, but you can use underscores if you wanted. I'm going to call this SAT Word of the Day. And I'm going to paste in my napkin API endpoint. Request method should be GET, and the content type is going to be JSON. So then I'm going to hit Add Web Feed. All right, so my web feed was successfully created. If I go to preview, I can make sure that this looks right. So I get back the data with the word, part of speech, definition, an example sentence. All right, that all looks good. So the next step I actually started on this email template already. So I called it SAT Word of the Day. I added various sections for design elements, but the important stuff here is how we reference the feed. So you make a text block. You could also use an HTML block if you wanted. And in the source code, you can see by access in curly braces, feeds.sat word of the day. That's my relevant web feed. And then we use the structure of the web feed to determine how to get at the relevant data we want to display. So in this case, the feed returns an object with a key of data, and under that is the word, the part of speech, other relevant details. So we access data.word and data.part-of-speech over here. We also do the same to get the definition, synonyms, and an example sentence. It looks a little bit wild here, but I can go to preview and test and make sure that everything looks correct. So I go to preview, and this will use the latest pull of my web feed. And you can see that it is correctly displaying the word of the day, part of speech, definition, synonyms, and an example sentence. So this is just an example of hooking up a web feed and using the data from that web feed in a template to show some dynamic content. I happen to use a word of the day, but there's a lot of opportunity here with web feeds to bring in dynamic content.